Welcome to Planet MicroCap. I'm your host, Robert Kraft, and joining me today is Jeremy Wyeth. He is the president and CEO of Treasury Metals Inc. It's a publicly traded company. I got two symbols for you: TML on the TSX and TSRMF on the OTCQX. And Treasury Metals will be presenting at the upcoming Precious Metals Summit Beaver Creek, happening September 13th through 16th, 2022. For more information, please visit precioussummit.com. And with that, Jeremy, thank you for joining me today. How you doing?
Hi, Robert. Yeah, good to be with you again. As I said, can't believe it was a year since our last chat. And I think the positive side for us is we're starting to see in-person conferences, which we're all looking forward to.
Absolutely. And as I also joked with you offline, I said, and we're going to find out why time flew by so fast in a minute. But before we do get there, for those that haven't seen any of the interviews that we've done in the past or have heard of Treasury Metals before, can you start us off with that quick overview of the company?
Absolutely. Thanks, Robert. Well, Treasury Metals has been around for a while. It's in northwestern Ontario. It has the Goliath gold project. And then in 2020, we actually bought the neighboring project, Goldlund, from First Mining. And with those two now together, we have what we term critical mass. We have sufficient to put together a mine plan of 1 million ounces, 100,000 a year in 10 years. So basically, we did a PEA in 2022, 2021, and this year we've been busy with a PFS. And we did a lot of drilling last year and have seen some good growth on our resource. And we're right in the middle of our PFS, which should be out reasonably soon.
Very good. So then, like I said, we did an interview last year, like you said as well. We published that on September 2nd, 2021. So let's get that update. You already alluded to a few things right there, but, tell us the full highlights of the last 12 months or so.
I think the exciting bit for us is when we spoke last time, a few things, let me step back. A few things haven't really changed. We have an EA in place, which I think differentiates us from a lot of other companies. We raised money last year and we did a 60,000 meter drill program. And then earlier this year, we put out a resource update and we saw a decent growth in our resource. Measured, indicated, and inferred now is just under 3 million ounces. So, that all came together. Logistics for us, probably another major differentiator. We ride on the Trans-Canada Highway. We've got road, rail, power, and gas pretty much to our property. We're in northwestern Ontario, very close to Dryden and Sioux Lookout, tier 1 jurisdiction, and it's a mining belt. People there know what mining's all about. Probably two of the major changes from last year are we now have our full team in place. So I think unlike a lot of our competitors, we've actually taken the decision to go ahead. We want to build this. So I've spent the last year pulling together what I believe is a world-class team of people that have actually done this before. So it's not, some of the people this will be their 5th or 6th mine that they're taking from scratch right up to an operating mine. So that's very positive for us, also differentiates us. And then earlier this year, we signed a royalty agreement with Sprott. And looking at the markets, and I'm sure you're talking to a lot of people at the moment, and anyone who's looking for money right now is not in a good place. So earlier this year, we raised 20 million US with a royalty with Sprott. And that takes us all the way through to a construction decision in Q4 next year. At the time we were trading 0.2, 0.3 to NAV, and we raised the money at 0.9 to NAV. So really, from a dilution perspective, looking after shareholders, great opportunity for us. We raised it. And as each day goes by and the markets are stuck where they are, we're really happy that we did that because it allows us, the team now that's in place, just to put our heads down, grind through what we need to do, and position the project that when things do pick up, which we believe strongly they will, we're in the right place and we're not having to then play catch up.
Very cool. All right. Well, to close this out here today, from what you can tell us, and again, you've alluded to a few things here, but to give the full scope, what would you say are some of the company's near-term value catalysts that folks should pay attention to?
Well, as I said earlier, we're coming to the end of a PFS, so we're hoping to put that out reasonably soon. That'll then show, it'll be the first pre-feas that's done on the combined properties. So I think that's really positive. Straight after that, we're going to be going into a feasibility study. And at the same time, we're continuing with all the work with the indigenous communities and the permitting. So, you need to get to the stage of the PFS to get the block plans, to get exactly what the project looks like. And now that goes into the provincial permitting. It goes into the discussions with the communities. And it allows us now to actually step back and put quite a bit of effort into the geological modeling. We're spending time with some of the really good consultants on that, and then be really decisive on the drilling that comes up. So I think people keep an eye out for the PFS coming, keep an eye out for some of the extra drill results as we progress the project through to a construction decision at the end of next year.
Well, Jeremy, with that, where can our audience go and find more information on Treasury Metals?
Robert, the best is our webpage, www.treasurymetals.com. We have a lot of information. Most of the videos we've done, the previous PEAs are there. The PFS will be there when it comes out, plus all our drill results, plus other information that would be really useful for potential investors and listeners.
Very good. Well, Jeremy, thank you so much for joining me today. Really do appreciate it. Good luck. Stay safe. And I'll see you in Beaver Creek.
Sounds good. We see you there. Thanks, Robert. Keep
Absolutely.
well.
And again, Treasury Metals will be presenting at the upcoming Precious Metals Summit Beaver Creek happening September 13th through 16th, 2022. For more information, please visit precioussummit.com.